apparently the people weren't involved in being told they couldn't be here. So, let's just say this, the people, the scab labor, because I'm going to say it like it is, it's scab labor. You're no better than crossing a picket line by going in there and taking over positions from people that practically don't even get paid for their work. And isn't it ridiculous, people, that the city staff is not getting their wages lowered to the wage level that the staff at W2 has been working at? I wonder how they would survive on Irwin's budget that he has to survive on Leanne's budget that she has to survive on any of the cafe staff people. My question to the city is, if you're going to put these people in here, why aren't you lowering their wages and making them work for the same level that the people who have built this practically on their blood, sweat, and tears, their finances, their passion, their connections to community, because the people that built this have not just decided one day, let's start a media center and do something for the people. No, we're talking about people with a long history of media arts who have been involved at many levels of many organizations across this country, have been at park meetings, being Pacific Artist-Run Centers organization. We had meetings here, we've had meetings all over the country. This is what we do. This is our lives. We live media. Half the time we don't sleep and we don't eat, and we half the time don't even have housing, but we are making our art because it is the thing that keeps us alive. It is the passion that keeps our blood pumping in our veins. And it is the reason that people in this community come here, because they feel that love, that passion, that safety factor. And if anybody wants to argue with me and say that this is a safe neighborhood for anybody to just hang out in, then go ahead. Just make my day. Because I want to tell you, I have lived in this city for a few decades and I have not seen too many safe spaces. I've raised my daughter in this neighborhood. I had to avoid drug dealers and avoid getting beat up by pimps because I'm a woman standing on a corner waiting to cross the street. This is not a safe place. And without having other people in the same place as you, without people being with you, alongside of you, walking together, you don't have that safety net. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but there are not a lot of places in the downtown east side that I'll just decide to show up at 11 o'clock and feel safe. And I can do that here as an Indigenous woman. And I don't really know a lot of Indigenous women that can say that. But we have this space. It is part of us. It is successful because we have made it successful. Apparently in the government's eyes, there are issues. Well, as a First Nations woman, I have issues, okay? I have issues. I pay rent, I pay tax, I'm being taxed 3 times for a student loan. And everybody thinks I get paid to go to school. So you want to throw an argument at me, throw it at me. But I'm telling you this space is going to be back in our hands. And it will be in our hands because if there's just a small group of people on our first press conference, watch out, Vision team, okay? You better watch out. You better rethink your strategies and you better start inviting people up. And I don't know if anybody noticed, but all the speakers are First Nations, and we're up here speaking because we're a part of this. We're not being tokenized. This is our space. We're speaking because we mean it. And if we don't stand up for our rights, who the heck is? Apparently the government isn't. They are not. They do not care. They want to eat what we have. It's another gentrification strategy, just like this whole neighborhood was a gentrification strategy. So you can't get rid of us. I'm a First Nations. I'm supposed to be dead. I'm still here. So deal with it. The community is not dead. There is a very important word in that word community. It's called unity. And that's what we have. And it builds. The momentum will build, and we will take this space back, and we will be demanding to know why we do not have keys to this space. Why are the many organizations in here locked out? I want answers, and I think everybody here does. Hi, Chika.